Hello friends and family and welcome to my channel. It's end of May and as I usually do, it's time for a greenhouse update. May is a very busy month. It should be possible to do a weekly update, but I will stick to my monthly one. I have prepared my growing beds for the season and all the crops is in there now, so I want to share with you how I prepare my beds for the growing season. So we need to jump back 3 weeks in time and I will show you the preparation. And after that we will do a general update about the status in the greenhouse. Enjoy!
So I have a system of 2 growing beds and crop rotation. Every second year heavy fertilized and every other low fertilized. Let's start with the low fertilized. The beds are covered in organic material most of the year. I start by removing it. Then I sift out some of the soil to get out coarse material. This will later be used as topsoil. It's well draining and very low in nutrition, perfect for young plants. I save the coarse material for use later, nothing goes to waste. If you wonder why I work so slow, it's already 25 degrees Celsius and increasing in here. I will need 2 of these bins with topsoil. I dig a ditch into the bed to fill up with new organic materials. For the low fertilized bed I use well-aged whitewood from my garden, of course, where nothing goes to waste. And well-compost cow manure. This is a very weak fertilizer but helps the wood to decompose and build structure for the soil. So I cover the ditch and leave my little soil factory underground. At this point the soil is more or less dead soil. We need to add fertile soil with microfauna. This is my garden compost. Last year it was turned and mixed with fresh horse manure. Still quite low in macro fertilizer, but good soil structure and full with microfauna. Here I even out the material so the topsoil has a consistent depth. It was about now I realized that I forgot to add the mulch from the previous into the ditch. Too late, and I will use it for the next bed. Now the lower part of the bed is finished and it's time to add the topsoil. The 2 bins makes around 5 centimeters of it. Here goes the second one, and the hard work is over for now. Now it's just about evening everything out and make it nice and tidy. And you may have guessed it already, based on the dryness of the components I used. I will need to water a lot. I used 5 cans of water from my pond, but after I have added a lot. After checking soil moisture, I can conclude that this bed is ready. Next up, high fertilized bed. The process is similar with a few differences. I will try to focus on them. In this bed I found a colony of white mushrooms grown in spring. Made a nice gravy for dinner. So 2 tubs of topsoil removed. It's a very heavy but very rewarding work. So I add organic materials from the top mulch. And this is the one I forgot in the other bed. Now are you ready for the magic? Normally I would use horse manure here, but this year I have the black gold. This is kitchen compost from our own kitchen. Just look at it, so full with nutrients and boiling with life. Makes every organic farmer envy. Next up is pelletized chicken manure. I will not need so much this year. The compost was really nice and I am topping up small amounts via the pond water I use every day. The mix needs to be blended thoroughly into the old soil. This really revitalizes things. And here comes the topsoil, and we are almost done. And it's soon time for the fun part, planting. Behind me you can see the other bed already planted with lettuce and beans. This bed needed 7 cans of water before I was happy.
So that's it. Heavy fertilized, low fertilized bed and switch every year. So yeah, I'm gonna take you a walk and see what's happening in the greenhouse right now. So we have started to harvest our lettuce. First out is this American red leaf lettuce, I think it's called. All the beans I have planted are now coming up amongst the lettuce, and yeah, it will take off approximately when I'm done harvesting the lettuce. I did not pre-sow the basil this year, so I have sown them now, and yeah, I don't know, last year was fantastic. I'm gonna see if it succeeds this year as well. This year we have 5 different peppers. I think it's 2 chili peppers and 3 sweet peppers. So the other bed is also full with lettuce. We love lettuce in spring. A normal year I would put tomatoes in the highly fertilized bed, but this greenhouse have housed tomatoes 7 years in a row, so I think it's good to have a few years break of tomatoes. So instead we have 2 melons. It's called cantaloupe and net melon. I don't know if it makes sense in English. We have the physalis, very exciting fruit. And as usual, 2 cucumbers, one for eating fresh and one for pickling. On the carnivore project rack, lots of exciting things is happen. My 3-year-old Sarracenias is starting to really grow now, and they will get big in another 2 years, so no hurry for that. This one is a newly germinated Sarracenia. Actually, this one is from the Swedish population I collected last autumn. Some of the hardy Droseras sundews are coming out and looks amazing. Some more Sarracenia seedlings coming. And this tray is totally full with germinated sundews, but they are so extremely small. So I use this loop just to be able to see them myself, so not easy to share. The tropical carnivore bog, yeah, it's dying back as expected. The above ground growth of the bladderwort is just, yeah, it can't cope with the transition, so now it's growing good under the ground and will come back with new foliage and hopefully flowers. The cassulas is doing great. They had their first big watering today, and that goes with the bonsai one as well. First drink. In here we have scented geraniums. When I got this plant 12 years ago, I was told that they don't flower. But that's not really true. It looks like if they just get a nice winter dormancy, they will bloom. And I have never seen them bloom before, so that's really wonderful. Aloe aristata coming into bloom. Gasteria coming into bloom. Yeah, the shelf look like happy. I had to cut just a few squashed parts of the cacti, but they will recover, no worries. This one, Bergaranthus, too bad it's a cloudy day today, because this flowers is open when it's a sunny day and closed when it's a cloudy day. So yeah, really nice yellow flowers anyway. Yeah, up here just a lot of cacti ready to bud, to bloom, maybe for next episode. This one is small but very exciting. That's the Swedish population of Pinguicola that I collected last summer, not far from me. So that's cool. In mid-May, when we had the hottest and driest part of the month, I got an infestation of spider mites in the greenhouse. So I immediately ordered predatory mites and introduced them to the greenhouse. And the situation is totally solved now. I haven't found one going through my collection. Unfortunately, I was away on other businesses, and Anna was the one that treated the greenhouse. So I cannot share that with you, but yeah, I'm gonna give you the Latin name for the fantastic solution for spider mites infestations. So going forward, obviously it's June. I'm expecting a lot of growth and to show you a totally full greenhouse in the end of next month. Until then, thanks a lot for watching. Take care, stay safe, bye.